Yeah, right the author.
Like, where in the fuck am I supposed to edit the name of the video? Like, my god, Restream, your UI is terrible. Like, what is this crap? Anyway, let's turn this music off. Look at all these guys.
All happy
All happy.
and snug.
All right, it looks like we're live on basically everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Alrighty. Welcome everybody. Let me put this, let's pull this out. Make it real big. Pull this, get that over here.
Now I also need some sick background. I'm kind of feeling like I'm missing out.
I mean, you're definitely missing out.
Yeah.
Like, this is original art. Look at this.
I know.
Look at that shield. Look at that little chonky right there.
Yeah, I still have a Proteus one.
Well,
Old news. Old news.
yeah, this is like one of my favorites. Just like all the
This is
little
a good
elements.
one, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will kick this off. Welcome to all the rogues, at least the ones that we can see here. I know some people like to listen on Twitter. Funny enough, we get like more people to listen on Twitter than any of the other platforms, which is kind of, it is what it is. Yeah, so decided
No
to
judgment.
have no judgment. Like people still call it Twitter, not X. Whatever. But yeah, we haven't had a town hall in quite some time. I think since our release, our Proteus release, which was in August, so 2 months, and we just did a mid-Milestone release. We were calling it a Triton Light, but no one out in the wild should know what that means. But what it was for us was a bit of a dress rehearsal for the big updates that are coming December 5th. And we'll kind of jump into those and give you like a sneak peek into what we're talking about. But just to touch on the current build itself, I think you might have noticed some of the updates already for any of the people that have started playing. One thing you might have noticed is you came in and your inventories were reset to 0. This is one of the things that when we are changing the balancing, at least right now, what we're doing is, giving people a clean slate, seeing what kind of progression players are having. Oh god, Nikito is working for that long just for that. Anyway, so really, it helps us to see how people are progressing, what kind of balancing of weapons to difficulty, how long it takes players to get through this stuff. Of course, when we start to get into more developed builds, it will take longer to get to, dungeon level 10. But we're pretty excited for the game modes outside of shoot and loot. And, we'll actually have some gameplay. Makita will show what we're talking about. I think we're calling it survival. I think that's final name on that. But all of this helps us understand the balancing and the ways in which we can approach weapons, characters, and just progression in the game. So thank you for your patience and running through the game like wild animals. Super excited to see what the new scoring has in hold for the player base. Scoring has always been something that we've debated quite a bit, especially when it comes to the bonus bar, which in this light release from yesterday, you've probably seen that the bar depletes faster, but it doesn't go to 0. So you can have a full bar, it goes down to 6x, 5x, 4x, 3x, and goes through the multiplier. So it's harder to keep it at full combo, but you don't lose it and have to essentially start from scratch. This also came with more balancing to the points that enemies give. So different enemies give different points at a larger range now. And lastly, what are you smacking over there, Makina?
Sorry, I'm trying to connect my gamepad.
I'm excited about this because he's about to show some of the gameplay. But so we've gone through that. I think where did I leave off? I forgot.
Health drops, barrels.
Health drops, destructible barrels. This is just some of the very, I would say, small things that we were adding for our December 5th, what we're calling a Triton release, and decided, you know what, it's in such a good spot. Why don't we give this to the players? And decided to drop that early. It will help us determine, some of the balancing and really fix a lot of the things as we move towards December 5th. But with all that said, how you feel about showing off some of the gameplay? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing it, Nikita?
Do it.
Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
He's game.
You can do it. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, so as you see, we added but let's not go into that, and maybe let's.
What?
Huh? What? What? Who?
Your audio dropped for me.
Yeah, your audio dropped a bit, but it's okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep picking
That's
that
fine.
legendary.
Yeah, get that. Oh, what are you gonna put on this guy?
Yeah, here we go. Starting with the best ones, huh?
It's you know you want to
Michael,
go.
let's go.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you for sure need to give him the footsteps.
Maybe
No,
a chunky?
No Halo? Oh, you're going chonky-less? You maniac.
Alright, let's go Halo.
Placeholder.
Yeah.
Oh, no pets. Sad
Oh,
times.
boo.
That's okay,
Boo.
everybody saw pets already.
Yeah, we have the pets. So this is probably the first time people will see the boons as well.
Yeah. Ooh, multi-kill. What up?
Yep. That is, by the way, that multi-kill is 1 day old, this feature, so.
Oh, look at these guys running around. Your competition.
Yeah, the competition. There's the competition. Goblet of Fire and Jeebers. Yeah, don't mind the debug text on the left. But yeah, as you can see, if Mikita doesn't pick it right away, you can, if you kill enemies, you get bonuses.
Ooh, max
And you
HP.
can choose, yeah, legendary max HP. Let's go.
Wow, on fridge.
Yeah.
On fridge, yeah, you want it. You want it on that ice cold. Now you choose the best bonus, what you think fits. And this new game mode is actually about you surviving for about 6 minutes. Making sure that you kill all the enemies as fast as you can so that you not get overrun. While your team, while your competitors actually try to do the same.
Oh, I saw one's dead already.
One of them, I think, perished already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fridge was
yeah.
never that fast.
Fridge has never been this fast. Give him that legendary movement speed bonus. As you can see, the health drops are also in this game mode, and yeah, in the beginning it's all nice and relaxing. Just shoot all the little enemies, but in a few minutes, I think something's gonna go pretty awry.
It
If you
gets a little
say so.
crazy.
It gets a little crazy. So that's why this game mode is called survival, because that's what your goal is.
And so, I guess speak to like the game mode itself and how I mean, we saw that he started with two other players. It's kind of looks like not just a survival, but like balancing, racing towards points, but also, surviving. Would you say that that's fair?
Yes. Yeah, I would say so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you would have to put it that way. Obviously, your health drops are your best friends. Unless you get, I already have the lifesteal boon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lifesteal boon also really helps. And yeah, you can choose to boost a selection of parameters, like as you just saw, your ability damage, crit percentage, crit damage. Yeah, health, maximum health. You can also heal if you're really feeling in need of health points. You can heal yourself with the boon. And
It's
Desperate.
it's
yeah,
really interesting to try different combinations. I like trying different characters. Like,
yes,
of course, one of Stair's weak points is that her HP is pretty low. She can be killed pretty easily, especially one of these cows hits you, you're dead instantly. Like
hours.
at this level, like
Yeah,
and. Today I was actually doing a build that was max HP. I got super lucky. Max HP and lifesteal with Stare. It was probably not the most points I would score in the game mode, but holy crap, that was fun. It's just
yeah.
like hilarious things that you can do.
It definitely gives you a lot of possibilities of optimizing, and obviously there will be a lot of depending on your score, there will be rewards in this game mode as well.
Yeah.
In the future. But yeah, you have to survive it. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, we already have
Yeah,
new
it's getting a little
scoring
crazy.
bonuses like multi kills and
Yes, yeah. These are like 1 or 2 days old. These kills bonuses.
It's already getting harder to kill them.
Yeah, it's already getting quite
Yeah,
hard to
I
kill
think you
them.
just need
You
to
have 1
pick
minute left. I think you're quite good. You're doing well. You're healing really well with your
man,
lifesteal and
yeah,
your
but it's just
damage.
like it takes a couple snipers and
That's true. Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked.
Oh
But-
man, what a choice.
What a choice, huh?
dude, ability damage all the way with Fridge.
Yeah. Well, you got all the bonuses you can get, so that's good. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, these big guys don't fool around with these dudes.
Yeah, but his lifesteal
Yeah,
and
his lifesteal is really good. Yeah.
especially when you have ice cold on is just like
Yeah.
whatever. I can do whatever I want.
Yep.
But yeah, so super fast pace. Like at some point, it's a little bullet helly, but that's the point. Like you have all of these power ups. You made
Good
it.
job.
Placeholder
Made
text
it
made it alive.
Yeah. You just saw some points flying. Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that stuff whenever Nikita's done doing his.
Then choosing some.
Yeah.
He's gonna just dress Stare up like I don't know what's what. Stare lost her hair, by the way. She you can now choose to
Oh yeah, this is
select
so
which hair
good.
you want on the
Oh, this
snare.
this is my favorite though.
Oh
This is
my
like
god. Yeah. Hey, come on, pick an epic weapon.
absolute legendary right here.
Okay, let's do something.
I
Epic
don't
and
think you also
something.
have to. Yeah, you don't have to finish the whole round, I guess. But so depending how far you get in every game mode, you will also get points every time you play. And with these points, after you are done playing, you can rack them up. And if you have enough, you can actually buy crates in the game. And if you have enough, which will have these cosmetics that you're seeing in there. And these cosmetics, they are they're not very fungible, I would say.
I'll just hang
So-
out with those guys.
Yeah, you just hang out with these guys. You can also defend them. Like that's also quite it's quite fun. I mean, Blade Runner doesn't need defending, I guess. Life steals there. You got the life steal, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but as you can see, you can decorate your characters however you want. There's many. We have about how many? 400 different items
Mhm.
or something like that. So there's enough to
406
collect.
at the moment.
Yeah, enough to collect.
Get out of here, T-84. Blade Runner's just like gonna die real quick.
Yeah,
The bots with shotguns are very dangerous.
the
I
players.
wonder if it will be like friendly fire.
Yes, yes.
They seem to be good friends. Just hanging
We
out
can
together.
make it, Tim. We can make it.
Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah.
I can quit at any point.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
just die.
Yeah, die.
Die?
Yeah,
Slowly die.
die.
Oh no.
Or die faster. It's like
Oh,
whatever.
there's I saw a sniper. You'll die real quick over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he'll die very soon.
It's just like, oh, you suck.
Oh no, man! These
No,
other
no.
players are just so much better than you. But even if you look, if you stay on this screen, oh.
Oh,
Well, no one saw that.
nobody saw it. Oh.
Nobody saw it. You saw the points flying. With those points in the shop, you can actually, yeah, get those cosmetics. Don't click it because there will be some. Yeah, okay. It's like,
Nobody saw that.
nobody saw that. Yeah, we still have to fix that one. And yeah, for every game mode, we'll have a separate leaderboard. And yeah, the leaderboard for survival will be quite an interesting tournament, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think
see-
that's
see
what
we
we
got
currently
some-
have.
We got a key. We got
Man, and there's many cosmetics to be explored. Kita just showed the best one once, or maybe
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I think there's some really
not hit.
cool ones.
There's so many really good ones as well. Yeah,
But
look at this. Oh my god, this is Berghain stare. Yeah.
But I guess like while we're on the subject of cosmetics, I guess we could jump into like what
Yeah.
what are NFTs and what are not inside the game, and kind of the interactions that we'll have with this build versus maybe future builds, and what you can expect from that. Alex or Thomas, you guys want to like either you guys can share some of the screens or just talk about to what Nikita's showing off here.
I think Mikita needs to stop so I can share.
But that's what they're here for.
Done.
Alright, so
Good
like
job,
Mikita, yeah, thank you for showing the goodies. Right, so so far our only NFTs were pets, the horny generation and the chunky generation. In the future update, we are going to have cosmetic NFTs, and you can see yet unfinished version of all of them that we'll have available. Of course, some of them will be legendary, they'll be rare, they'll be epic. You will be able to acquire them via currency. You saw some of them flying around after Mikita finished the level, and there would be a chest which you can redeem by consuming those points. We plan to add a lot of them in the future, and maybe more slots than just what you see here. We focused on the things that would be the most obvious, like the hats and the bodies. And we have, as you can see, a lot of variety. We also will have, on top of cosmetic NFTs, Riz for your names and your avatars, also in the form of NFTs, that will all be at the same time later on this year. What else can I say?
December
about
5th build, what up? Lots of stuff.
Oh yes, including the
We'll
gold.
also have a special collection, seasonal collection for the end of the year. So.
Damn, spoiler alert. No.
Yeah,
It's not in here. It's gonna be a total surprise.
exactly.
I guess you had to be here to hear it, you know? Like, no one can hold us accountable now.
Yep.
Martin, maybe you
Great.
can, I don't know, tell a few words about the design of the cosmetics that we have. Because we have like different sets, and I mean, you were the one who was building it.
Yeah, so in general, we really had a hard time picking the cosmetics that we want to see in the first drop, in the first release of our whole cosmetic system in the game. But we really wanted to focus on things that in general everyone likes and everyone can somehow relate to. So we picked the historic characters or historic like themes. So we have, of course, one that's related to this typical fantasy knight that has the knight armor and knight helmet. We kind of got inspired by some of the early sketches that Mikita prepared for our just promo art, where we had an actual knight, and it's also connected to the underworld environment. We also have a bit of Asian themed cosmetics, as well as the typical gangster from San Francisco. This kind of typical suit and bowler's hat, along with few hairstyles that are, I would say, like they're some of them that are quite generic, inspired by, for example, the stairs hairstyle, but also some that are a bit crazy, where it comes to the cyberpunk inspired cosmetics, where we have, for example, the sickle or mohawk hairstyles. Yeah, well, I think with the selection of the items that we have right now, we can cover and we can create quite a lot of different characters with different vibes. Some of them can be a bit more serious, like the witch hunter, with its super cool coat and the witch hunter hat, and some of them can be a bit more silly, where you, for example, connect the bunny ears hairstyle with some of the suits, or maybe even this cyberpunk armor. You can create quite a lot of different characters, and also when you add the color palettes that we have, you can have all the different versions, and I don't even know what's the multiplier of that, but it's quite a lot. You have a lot of cosmetics to collect and match. We also, before we of course release it, and before we show it to you, we had already a few turns where we would just create our own favorite sets, or create some kind of unique looking compositions, and it's pretty impressive how many different characters you can come up with.
Yeah, there are some examples.
Yeah, the characters, the color palettes, they also support different vibes of your characters. So there are, of course, like cosmetics that are pure black, where you can just be, the
Like
underground
Visitor.
Berkheim character. And some of them
With
are
that gold
even
hair.
animated. So,
That's
for example,
fridge, man.
That's the
the
real
chromatic
fridge.
texture is all about just going crazy and just being easy to spot on the battleground. So yeah, this one here. The candy color palette mixed with the chromatic really works well if you give the attention for it. Yep. So in the future, of course, it gives we still have quite a lot of ideas what to add in the future in releases, but it's still a work in progress. And yeah, but I'm pretty proud of what we have so far. So yeah,
I mean, we
that's
have a
it
lot
for
of stuff.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
One thing I would point out is as we create our first set of cosmetics, you will be obtaining a color variant and the item together. And in the future, we will pull these apart so you can have an item plus a color change. So more rewards, more flexibility for the user.
Oh my god, he said it on camera. He said it on record.
Yeah, but I said in the future, like 2027. Like
thanks for letting me know.
we have so many things. I mean, we still have we have the colors and we got the items. Why wouldn't we?
Why not? Let's go.
I like where you got your inspiration for the candy and chromatic version of items. Just by staying in your room. It's just like
Yeah,
you're literally like,
I'm living in the candy world.
where are you? This guy.
I mean, it looks more dramatic on my camera than actually looks in real life.
He's in solarium, just getting some tan while
Yeah.
speaking
I'm like
to
a
us.
plant, I need this ultraviolet light to grow.
Speaking of that, I watched The Fifth Element the other day, and they hit her with UV light so she grows skin. That's what you're doing right now. Anyway.
Nemo just said that Martin is just showing off his mustache. That's
Oh, big time. That's what we're here for.
yeah.
None of us did Movember, sadly.
Well, Martin did.
No, I mean he didn't
Yeah,
shave it. He's
All
like,
year long.
yeah, this is it.
That's it, man. It's not too late. It's only the 3rd of November. So.
Yeah, I mean that is true. All right, so I guess we can move on to some other big topics, like just a couple, I guess, partnerships and new platforms that you may be able to play our game on, especially as we start to test out our PC version. We are working very closely with Hyperplay and Elixir to join their platforms and be able to have a PC launcher version of our game. Woo, yay. Play with a
Lord
controller.
is excited, seems.
Yeah, he gets it. I honestly love playing with my controller. Like it's just the gamepad is just.
Oh my god, the gamepad it's really a game changer, man. It's so cool.
We made a mobile game that somehow is meant to be played with a gamepad.
maybe we should just
so
release it
good.
on Switch or something,
It
you know?
feels good. You know what? I think long term we probably will, but that's a different topic.
2027.
2024 January. No, I'm kidding. Alex is like had a little heart attack.
No, a big heart attack.
So, but there are some other platforms that you will be able to catch us on. We're also working with Onekin, which we will have some more info on very soon. Working very closely with Supaki. They are doing a lot of stuff in the APAC region. we're just gonna like just throw out all the names. Block Games, who we're very excited to work with, and then we just have a number of other, I guess, tooling and platform stuff that I don't think anyone would be too interested. No one cares like AWS is helping and getting us help on the back end, and how player states and items and all that stuff works. But there's a couple. We will probably be running a very large event with Merit Circle at the end of the year. So this is some pretty big stuff with some big prizes. So be on the lookout for these things. We'll definitely keep everyone up to date as we start to secure more and more events and partnerships. One special thing, like big thanks, is to OpenFort, who's really been doing a lot of the heavy lifting on some of the Web3 aspects and making sure that it's easy for everyone. But anyway, just wanted to give a quick shout out, let everybody know where we're at. We are working, somewhat in silence, both from the game standpoint, from the marketing standpoint, which will change very soon as we start to, promote our Rogue Nation Twitter account, which we just created, and also TikTok account, which we've already dropped some very testy videos just to see how it is there. But we'll start working with the team over at TikTok just to get a little more people out and about seeing what the game is. So outside of that, I think we can probably open up questions. If anybody has any, you can just throw it in text, or you can jump on stage, whatever anybody wants to do. I think you can raise your hand.
Yeah, or type in chat. I just saw Lord leaving. He was also here. I think he's the number one last week or this week. He was. Some other people hanging around.
Demo, the number one in our hearts.
Emo, MVP.
So, I should give a quick shout out to Jaded and Demo, our mods. Oh my god, these guys are absolutely fantastic, killing it.
Platinum ambassadors.
Yeah, amen.
Platinum.
Thank you, guys.
Absolute oh my gosh, this deserves no, I won't drop the platinum gif, but
we can next town hall. Maybe they can join us.
Yeah, I mean, if they're up for it, we got our chat going, but would love to pull you guys up. But if there's any questions, otherwise the next update will be Triton. Any nice Triton related skin? Ooh.
I want to be where the people are. Sorry.
Wow, you know what? Why didn't you make a Triton skin?
Yeah, there should be some Tritons. Why is it called Triton? Does everyone know that?
So Triton.
Yeah, Patrick. Tell us, please.
All right, guys. All right.
And maybe you can throw us a small reminder about Excalibur. We didn't hear it for a while.
Oh my god, no, not again.
That's all we have for today, folks. Thanks for showing up. So, we've been naming our builds. Wow, unbelievable. So, we've been naming our milestone builds after moons because we are Moonlight Games. Our first named build was Proteus, which the background of Proteus is that it is a tiny moon that's spinning around Neptune. But the interesting thing about Proteus is that it is a square moon, because if it was just a little bigger, it would be a real round moon. And it's very much like our build. It's a moon, it's a game, but it's not there yet. And so Triton for us is the first big step towards the feeling and the way in which we have the pillars of a game that is player facing. So short-term engagement, looking at core gameplay with variety, looking at possible early retention, through different means, and then of course like a very low level monetization. Like we want to be able to see if we can, sell items inside of our storefront. So this is kind of like the true vertical slice of a game, and it's all grown up. And Triton, which is another moon that orbits Neptune, is actually the seventh largest moon in our solar system. So it's already like a big leap forward. It's super bright, but it's not quite up to like Titan and Io and Europa and Ganymede, all the like gigantic moons that are somewhat famous if you're into astronomy, not astrology. Makita, save that
Hey.
stuff for not work time.
Science is science, you know?
Science is science.
Pseudo or not, it is science.
Yeah, pseudoscience is still science, okay?
Oh my god.
But you know what's funny though
Yeah.
is I'm almost certain that Makita mentions Excalibur far more than I do. He's just always saying that I need to mention it. But anyway, so that's why we named it Triton. Of course, much of Triton and the lore behind it matches up real well with what we're doing. So yeah, as far as a Triton skin, I can imagine like a very, cool thing that Makita will do last minute. Probably some type of like, crown with a,
Sorry, my connection dropped.
maybe we just add like a
Does
Triton
Patrick
weapon.
have a problem with connection? I don't hear you. Like, he's frozen for me.
Oh yeah, right.
Is he frozen for others?
He's just
Yeah.
totally.
Man, Patrick got rugged.
Because of all the astronomy
I love it.
and astrology.
No, but short answer is we do not have anything specific that is based off the name Triton.
We didn't think of that.
Long story short, yeah. That's what happens when you leave it up to artists to do. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
Martin, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I have zero input into our naming convention. Or Excaliburs, aside of making the emoji.
I think Martin got rugged.
I got what?
Do we have? Wait, I actually made an Excalibur emoji. What? Oh, we definitely need to do
Yeah,
that.
there is one. There is one. It's a spoiler alert, but I actually
Oh,
prepared
man.
one after one of the calls when you mentioned it. I was like, ah, shit, we need this one. So I made this one, but just had no time to animate because the cosmetics took so much time to make. But yeah, we'll have one.
Man, this is
But
like
we don't have it yet. Okay.
yeah. Let's get that in ASAP.
Okay, let's.
You know what I'm really excited for though is when we start having emojis inside the game.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Oh,
That'd be
would
good.
nice.
At the start of the run, you could do some survival.
Yeah, exactly. Start
Some-
dropping some
Dude,
emojis. on
emojis
people.
is such a big thing. Like, I think I'm playing some of the game, or like I was playing some of the game just because of the emojis. Like, I stick longer because there was some like cool interaction with other players.
Yeah, I left Clash of Clans because of that. Sorry, Clash Royale.
You left,
Clash Royale?
man! I stayed
Oh,
there for this.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I left it because of that. I couldn't handle this.
Oh
I couldn't
man,
handle this.
we
It
only
made me
got
want to throw my phone at the wall.
we only got strong backs here. Like as much as you get trolled, like you get to troll other people.
Oh my god. It was too much. I couldn't handle it. Too
I think
competitive.
League of Legends, like the emoji game is like.
Oh, this
Oh
is
my
so
God.
good. It's so good.
Don't handle it.
Like, oh man, yeah. I won't even.
The only
get-
reason I'm playing, Rocket League, just for the
Yeah.
emojis.
That's a great game.
It's an okay game. All right. Hey, we will.
Good.
You know what's funny though is as we talk about Excalibur, it's only an example because ultimately, in the future, everyone will have the opportunity to make their own weapon, that type of mythical weapon or item, because it's not just weapons. But yeah, this is kind of one of the principles that we are excited to use, or that guides us as we use blockchain in our game. So not just to have NFTs just to have them, but for more emergent progression that we can layer on top of traditional linear progression. So super excited. Anyway, the end. Sorry,
I just
I'm
heard that
super
on
sick.
Twitter you can now only respond if you have premium.
What? What do you mean
Yes.
respond? Like,
You can comment only, you can chat only in our is it called the spaces? No, it's a live broadcast, I guess.
yeah, it's a broadcast because
You
it's
can
video.
only you can only chat there if you have premium.
What the fuck?
I heard from reliable sources.
Well, I mean, I somewhat get it because I guess you could just bot your numbers and have a bunch of people commenting random stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Well,
that's just a sword, you know.
Man, after today's like $80 for the QR code, I'm not surprised with anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
that was a big surprise.
Oh man, I just found a new AI program that I'm pretty excited about. It's $30 a month, but you can create your own models. You can integrate ChatGPT 4 and 3.5, and other models as well. But the cool thing is you can upload files and then create your models to be based off of that information. So imagine we upload our documents, like our Google Drive, because it has Google Drive connection, that is, for Moonlit Games. And then we can just ask questions or, ask for certain things about certain aspects of the game, and it will spit out the info. So I'm going to test it out. Yeah.
What's your weekend plans?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Like, I mean, if I'm sick, because I'm not trying to go out, like, would have loved to grab a drink with, the team here, but
Use.
I'm sick as fuck. And I'm
Next
all
week.
out of Dayquil.
Next week.
But, yeah.
All right.
Cool. Well, if we have no questions, I'm seeing none here. Tried outdoor game. Yeah, okay. Ooh, you know about Crow? Yeah, let me just check other platforms, make sure no one's like, hello, sir, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you a promotion. No thanks.
No, thank you.
This is on our on our Twitch stream. Maybe we should just go to Kick. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it, guys. We're running out of steam. I am, but if
The last drop for people who stayed so long. Look what I found.
Ooh.
The new weapon series.
Look at
Dun,
that.
dun, 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 dun.
I can't see I can't just open your stream. Sorry, I don't know
Really?
what you're showing.
But others?
yeah, I can see it. It's
Okay,
it's
good.
that hotness. It's that futuristic laser type weaponry.
Cool.
I'm assigning good listener roles.
Okay.
Do we still do that?
Yeah, we can. One thing I would. Oh yeah,
Marcin doesn't get one.
No, absolutely not.
Hmm.
Invited.
Actually, now I can see it. Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, you did them.
finished them.
It's good that you remember.
Oh man,
It was my
that's
delayed
real
work.
good.
Like public shaming. Like, look at this set Marcin never finished.
Yet.
Yeah.
If it never goes live, who to blame?
Yeah, so Demo asked if we're gonna have animal-like characters, and yes, we absolutely are.
Yeah.
Not even animal, but as you can see, the range of creatures and objects is totally wide open. This is why Fridge exists. We already have a number of other characters that we've shown in the past, like the pickle.
Yep.
Man, the pickle, I so want
Yeah.
the pickle.
He's so
Pickle
good.
is so
He's-
good,
he's
yeah.
so good. We also have a
You know
fox
why-
character and some other characters that we're looking at.
Yeah.
So
And in the world of Rogue Nation, this is all because consciousness has become a plague. That's why it
Yep.
has become that way.
yeah.
Yeah, but also for sure we'll have cosmetics that can support your vision of your animal character. So for
Oh, yeah.
example,
Of
bunny
course.
ears. You can improve even, you can have like a mix of fridge and animal probably.
Oh
in the future.
boy, March.
Well, already
Oh my God.
you can wear the bunny ears, but
Or a
Where
pickle
is this
with bunny
going?
ears.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting wild over here. I don't know what vision Marchin has, but I'm trying to get on that.
We'll have some
It's a
leashes.
fever dream. How the-
Some leather strap leashes. What kind of animal are you talking about?
There were some not safe for work concept arts Mikita made, but just Rule 34 applies to Rogue Nation as well.
Maz asked, is there an APK that I'm assuming that you can download? I have an Android tablet that's old and I can't play the game on it. Yeah, so at the moment we are not releasing our APK. This is why we're trying to launch on different launchers, make it easy for everyone with different devices. One of the aspects of a new game on Google Play is that I think it was after August of 2022, you have to require everyone to have is it Android 12, Android 11, something like that?
13, I think.
13, my God, these animals. So it requires you to have Android version 13 or higher. So this is a problem that a lot of older devices have. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
requiring of us to push with that version. Games that already have pushed the old ones, well, they still are there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But something that we will have more options in the not so distant future.
Yep.
In the not so distant future, humanity has more options.
Yeah. Too many options.
It sounded like you were talking about like moral options, but whatever. All right. I got a couple questions to file in at the last minute, at the 11th hour. But if anyone has anything else, whoop, almost knocking down my camera. Demo, I see you typing, man. What's going on?
Better hurry up,
Demo.
Demo. It's Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna go
Yeah,
to the bar
Friday.
now.
It's been hell
The
of a
news
week.
is waiting.
All I want is server skull pets in the game.
The what?
From Warhammer. It's cybernetic skulls with an anti-gravity device. As a pet.
Okay, the flying skull with a lot of cybernetics hanging around.
Yes.
Well, maybe we can provide this stuff.
I will give you 10 kebabs to model me one.
Oh shit, okay. This is a serious offer right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Add
Redeemable
to
any
Jira will
point.
prioritize it, and probably in April
Yeah,
you'll get one.
tomorrow this will be my top priority task.
Yeah, so
Hey, come on.
Thank you for the idea.
investment.
Demo brought up the point when it's available on PC, it could be unfair to mobile players playing the game. And so one of the aspects that we already knew was there's a number of people that are at the top of the leaderboard that actually use, I don't know, like how do you call a gamepad that connects to your phone, but it's like built for the phone?
And you can even plug the normal controller to the phone. So some
Yeah, you
Android
can.
phones already support it. You can just plug in your PS5 controller into your phone and play with controller.
Yep.
Like it's already there.
I've been doing
So-
it.
Yeah. So really, it should be somewhat the same experience. We will definitely be looking at the data to see if there is a massive difference. You know, like if the top 10% of players are all PC, like there's a way in which that we could either have different leaderboards or, you know, think of ways in which make it more fair, especially as we bring on co-op and PvP. This then becomes really a main focus of ours, because as much as you can work to enhance your items, this will be a very skill-based game, both from strategic point of view of what you're bringing into the game, how you are configuring your loadout, and then also tactically, like how you are playing inside of a game versus others and with others against enemies. So this is one of the things that we will certainly be looking at pretty closely. Ooh, thank you, sir. All right. Any more? Did you just do a couple smooches there, Makita?
I said whoop whoop.
No, you didn't. There was no sound, and all I saw was your lips puckering a couple times. I'm gonna go make a GIF out of that replay.
Smooch the shit out of you.
Oh my god! You know what? I totally forgot about Smooch the character as well.
Yeah.
That we still have. Oh man, we have so many characters we need to bring out. Build after this more characters. You're hearing it here first. Anyway, I think we've dropped enough alpha. I don't think anybody else has any more questions.
And
It's
I'm out of sauce.
Friday. I'm tired of hell. I'm tired as hell. Yeah. Makita's out of sauce. Marchin wants to take his shirt off and get a tan.
Quick before I buy undress.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody that showed up and is listening to any recording of this. Hopefully you enjoyed like the massive amount of alpha / spoilers / Makita sauce.
Alpha picks.
Yeah, always, jump into the holders chat. This is where we are sharing a lot of info. We will be sharing more as we run up to the release. And we'll actually be giving out a couple spots for those that want to test the new build before it is released. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. Already looking at Demo, Dante. I mean, Demo and Jaded, you guys are in. You're modded up. Dante, Maz, Benru, let us know if you'd be interested. We'll extend that invite as someone that is showing up for the town hall.
All the
Anyway,
good listeners.
goodbye. To the moon.
Ciao. See you later. To the
Bye.
moon.
Woo!
Bye.
Later.
Bye.